And welcome, everybody. Tad Kozanowski, Kevin Schulz with you here. Channel 19, Sterling High School. Kevin, this sets up to be one of the most interesting games we've ever done.
Definitely different. We're up here in the away bleachers. We've been in bleachers before. We've got our generator. We're next to the band, so there might be a little bit of trouble hearing each other, but we'll make it work.
So if you pan down, you'll get a good look. We are literally sitting with the band here tonight as we take a look there. There's some of our band. See if they...
And guys, there we go.
So what's happened here? This is a game against Haddon Township. Haddon Township is getting a turf field, and it won't be ready till Thanksgiving Wednesday. So today's game is being broadcast from Bishop Eustace Field. And unfortunately, they could not house us on the home bleachers. So the coaches are not in the home bleachers. We are not in the home bleachers. So we're out here with the fans today, having a good time.
Out here with the fans, enjoying it, and it'll definitely be interesting. Hopefully the lights come on soon because it's going to
get dark quick.
And
yeah.
There is a chill in the air. Definitely the coolest night we've had this year, no doubt about it.
If you zoom out, you can see the big apartments to our left. And not that I want you to turn all the way around. You don't have to turn all the way around. But Cooper River is right behind us back here. So there's the Cooper River right back here. And the wind is just kicking off this. So if you don't know where Bishop Eustace is, that's where we are right now. We're right by the Cooper River. Across the river is Collingswood from us, as well as Haddon Township.
Luckily, we brought extra layers.
Oof.
I think we have enough, but we'll see.
Check with us in a couple hours. Yeah,
a couple hours, right.
So the big story here with this one, Kevin, Sterling with the win can win their first division since back in 2005, and you can really feel the excitement from the kids and the coaches.
Yeah, what a big thing that is. You know, it's really been an outstanding year, and you had the one blemish against Collingswood, but these kids came out and improved throughout the year and really have a lot to be proud of, and they really want to take it to that next level tonight and win the conference championship.
Big night for the Silver Knights. 20 years since the last division title, and that's part of this West Jersey Football Conference and the way things have been going. Give you an opportunity here. And what a great job Coach Wiggins has done with these kids and his coaching staff.
Yeah,
Kevin.
they really – and it seems, you know, in talking to a lot of the coaches, they really all like each other, work well with each other, and come up each game with a solid game plan. And I really feel like these kids are improving. And you want to keep it going. You want to finish on a positive note, obviously winning the conference championship, and then see what happens from there. But we've got a lot of these kids coming back next year, what will be probably a bumped-up schedule when you talk about degree of difficulty.
Looks like they're getting ready sooner or later for the national anthem will be coming up here. And again, I believe that's going to be played by across the stadium here. You can see, that'll give you, as you see the flags there, you can hear obviously the wind going through our microphones, but there is a very strong wind blowing from our left to our right. And that's going to be a bit of a factor. As you saw, Sterling won the toss, and we'll just pause for a minute as our national anthem will go on now. All right, the crowd is ready. We are ready. We're just about set for kickoff. Sterling and Haddon Township. Glad you're with us here in Sterling High School, Channel 19. Tad Kozaniski, Kevin Schulz with you here. We're joined by Jason Schulz in a little bit. We'll see who else we can get up here to join us in a little bit. But you look at the Sterling sideline right in front of us. Also, Kevin, if you take a look at the bleachers here, we're happy to be in bleachers, but they're not the biggest bleachers you've ever experienced.
No.
There's the right side of the bleachers. Now as we pan left,
Yeah.
there's the left side of the bleachers.
Probably half the size of the normal away side bleachers that we see in other teams.
It could even be a quarter size.
Quarter,
the way
yeah,
it's
when you
going
look
right
at
now.
Sterling, Sterling's go across. They're low, but they go across. You're right, probably. Yeah, it could be 3 times the size of this, but we'll make the best of it, and the kids look like they're ready to go.
And you're welcome. And here, again, we're getting to know everybody here and what they're doing. All right, we're going to try and help some people up here. If she can make her way, you're welcome. There you go. How you doing, dude?
Jack
Good to
of all
see you.
trades.
We won't lose any spectators today. Sterling's going to receive the kickoff, and here we go. And this kick goes straight up. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a kick like that. Far side. Township might have this ball. They fight for it right in front of the Township bench. You get a good look at it there. I've seen a lot of crazy
Township got the
things. It
ball.
is Township ball. I have never seen a kickoff like that. We knew it was going to be a crazy day as soon as we knew we were out in these bleachers on this side. So we'll see what happens here. Haddon Township, not many wins in their schedule this year. Jack Jantorno, the quarterback, outstanding athlete. It's like in the backfield, Jace Torres.
Yeah,
First and 10.
Up to the defense here to respond early. Tough break for Sterling.
Oh, everybody's going to shift on this one. That scared the heck out of me. All right, here we go. First and 10. Torres. Far side. Knights are there. Knock it down. Again, we don't have the best vantage point. We're not actually that high off the ground. We're going to do our best to let you know who does what. Second down and about 9 coming up here.
Well, picking up where they left off last week and throughout the season with the ability to get to the outside and not allow other teams to get around the edge. And you saw that right there. Good job up front. Good job by the linebackers scraping to the outside.
Second down and 9. Jantorno. Look like the Cowboys of the 70s here, Kevin. Shifting all over the place. 3 wide outs to the near side. Fake to no one. Pressure on. Jantorno is going to be sacked on the play. Right in there, Will Nicholas, the junior, having an outstanding season.
Yeah, really picked up where he's left off to this point in the season. Came from that backside, showed a lot of speed. And once he got to Jantorno, it was all over. Great job there by Will Nicholas. Only a junior.
They lose almost 10. It's going to be 3rd down and 20. 2 wideouts far side, 2 wideouts to the near side. Jantorno from the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. That's Muro. He's going to roll to his left. Looking. Short pass, complete far side. Going to get back 4 or 5 yards. Going to put him at about the 43-yard line, 4th and 14.
Yeah, tough play rolling to your left side. You got to turn, but it was just, again, a short pass, so you didn't have to get a lot on it. That's always the toughest throw for a guy throwing with his right hand going to that left side.
So it looks like, Kevin, they're going to go for it on 4th and 14. 2 wideouts near side, 2 wideouts far side. The band is playing. 4th and 14. Send a man in motion. That's Muro again. Jantorno rolls to his right. Looking. Gets the pass off. It is complete. This is going to be close to a first down. Real nice catch. It's going to depend on the mark. And they might actually have the first down. It's caught by Braden Kamula.
Yeah, they just found that open area there, and good job by Jantorno. This time rolling to his right, more of a natural throw. A little bit across his body, but he was able to get it there for a big first down for Haddon Township.
9:27 and counting to go here in the first quarter. Township kicked it off to themselves. This is a running play to Torres, and Torres is going to be thrown down for a loss as all over that was Briley Sharp. Also in there looked like Jaden Davis.
Sharp really doing a job last week on the offensive side of the ball. Having some big runs, was the leading ground gainer. Here picking it up on the defensive end.
Lost a couple, 2nd and 12. Jen Turner looks over, going to get the signs here. We're under the 9-minute mark, first quarter. Torres stopped at the line of scrimmage. Minimal gain on that, as in there initially was Will Nicholas on the stop.
And that's what you've been seeing from Sterling in this drive. Obviously, the one big blemish defensively was the conversion on 4th down with that pass play over the middle.
3rd down and 10 for the Hawks. First drive of the game. And now we get a false start against Haddon Township. That'll cost them 5, make it 3rd and 15. Pat Kazneski, Kevin Schulz broadcasting live from Bishop Eustis High School. Our first time here for football. We are in the visiting bleachers as requested by the home team here, so we're doing the best we can, folks.
This is a find a way to make it happen game for everybody.
3rd down and 15. And remember, they just converted on a long 4th down. Jantorna this time straight back. Pressure's on. Eludes one man to the sideline. Gets the pass off. It's incomplete. It was intended there for David Aline. Good pressure put on there by Nolan Giles. Nichols was also in there, as was Desi Mullen.
Yeah, it looked like they might have had some stunts up front, but they knew they had to put pressure on Jantorno, and they did that. Really, Throne wasn't able to get much on that ball, and they were in his face right from the get-go. Great job defensively with that pass rush by Sterling.
Oh, yeah. 4th down and long. Mr. Farr from our TV department's coming up here. Jantorno's going to kick this. Actually a smart play, but I think he overkicked it. We will see. And yes, he overkicked it as it goes in the end zone. And now we will get our first look at the Sterling offense as they will take over in this game. We welcome Mr. Farr.
Mr. Farr's in the house.
Found his seat here. I don't know if he wants to talk with us. You're welcome to talk with us if you want. It's there if you want to. We're trying to be as nice as we can tonight. 1st and 10.
He's trying to be nice. I'm always nice.
You are nice. You're the nice guy. No doubt. Jermaine Stewart in his tailback. 1st and 10 Knights. They'll take it to 20. A win tonight gets them the division. Battolini at quarterback. Stewart will start it. Stewart running over red shirts left and right. Nearly a gain of 10 before he's tackled by Vinny Cosenza.
Yeah, you got to feel like the game plan tonight is keeping it simple, do what they do best, and get behind that offensive line, and that's what you saw right there off to the left side with Jermaine Stewart.
Jermaine Stewart has been a force on offense and on defense this year. He does get the 1st down. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, Battolini gets it out to Stewart. Nice pass to the right side. Stewart's going to be tackled on the play by Jantorno after a gain of 2 or 3. And on that, we'd like to welcome former TV teacher Dan Farr. Welcome to the broadcast.
What's happening, fellas?
A different perspective here. First time we've been at Bishop Eustis as well for a football game.
For a football game, yeah. I've noticed they're redoing the baseball fields on the other side.
It was a little windier earlier. I think when you got here, the wind stopped.
Yeah, I'm good for that.
You've got control. Knights going for their first division title in 20 years. It's 2nd down and 7. Near side run. This is Tirado. Tirado loses the football, and it's taken in by Haddon Township, recovered by Kyle Stevens. Kevin, this is where we left off last week with the turnovers.
No doubt. That was something you felt like they really had to clean up. I'm sure it was a big part of what they went over on the films and in practice, and that's a big break there for Haddon Township. It looked like they tried to strip the ball, and that's what happens if you have 1 week where you have ball control issues, taking care of the ball other teams are going to see that on film, and that's going to be something they're going to go for. And Township did it right there to give themselves great field position again.
Jantorno's going for it. Far side as a man there. Ooh. Pretty good coverage on the play by Schley. That was a pretty good throw by Jantorno.
Right on the pylon.
I believe he was intended for Alshear High. Welcome to the band. You've played in the band, so you'll be right. We're going to learn all the songs before they're done. 3 wideouts, far side of the field. It is 2nd down and 10. Time-wise, we're under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Jantorno from the shotgun. Throws it complete to Dockery. Dockery on a nice throw and catch. That's going to be enough for a first down. I'll tell you what, Kevin, Jantorno looks very athletic with the way he's playing thus far. He's got an arm.
And really got rid of that quickly. We saw a couple of plays that took a long time to develop, weren't successful, although they did have the one completion. But I think moving forward, you're going to see a lot of quick hitters across the middle and simple plays to get himself into a little bit of a rhythm.
From the 20, 1st and 10, this is Torres. Torres pushes right side for a yard or two. In there in the stop is Giles. Also in there in the stop, Julian O'Donnell. So far, everything's going Haddon Township's way. That quirky kickoff that went about 15 feet in the air and went 12 yards, they recover, and then the fumble.
It's the same Jantorno from baseball season.
I think it is, Dan. Very good player.
Family in the Sterling past,
That is correct.
Remember Jantorno name throughout the years?
That is correct. 2nd down and 7. High up the middle. Sterling there stacks it up. Minimal gain. They push it ahead. Whistle stops it. Again, that front line of Sterling's defense in there leading the charge. See Nolan Giles.
Well, I agree with you. That's where you think for them to have success moving the ball, they're going to have to run Jantorno a lot, roll him out, and get a little bit creative because offensively up front, Sterling looks to be controlling the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
3rd down and 5 for Haddon Township. Ball's about the 15-yard line. Pitch it to High. Gets by 1 man, 2 men for Sterling. Outstanding tackles there. That was Will Nicholas again. Also in there to tackle Rene Camacho. 4th and 4.
You know, there you see a situation where the control of the line of scrimmage gives a lot of free room for the linebackers to flow, and they were able to get out there.
I've done broadcasting in a lot of crazy places. This is the first time I've been right in the middle of the band. 4th and 4. They've converted on 1 4th down. Jantorno, quick throw near side. It is caught. Depends on the measurement of where they put it. Morrow on the catch. Pretty good coverage there by Sterling in there by Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the playbook moving forward. Again, we've seen him with quick hitters across the middle. There you see him go to the outside, gets rid of it quickly, and
turnover on downs.
They're going to be their. We're going to see a lot of, I think.
Yeah, they're short, and Sterling will get it back.
A little bit short. Okay.
Good pass play though, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was. That's where they're having most of their success. But kudos to the Sterling defense for.
3:21 remaining in this first quarter. Up the middle. Look at Stewart. Stewart for a gain of 11 or 12.
And a good job of Jermaine Stewart sensing that Township's coming in with Sterling deep in their own end of the field, trying to strip the ball. Took contact, but also wrapped that other arm around the ball.
1st and 10 for the Knights. Under 3 minutes to go first quarter. We still have no score. Battellini from shotgun has Stewart with them. 2 wideouts far side, a wideout to the near side. Why not? Stewart again. Stewart finds a seam across the 40, across midfield. Stewart still with the ball across the other 40, and he's going to be tackled at the 32. That's going to be a gain of almost 35 yards for Jermaine Stewart.
Jermaine Stewart's getting a lot of momentum, getting to that second level because you see the offensive line getting a good push, and once he gets to that second level. We talked about his ability to run through people, but he's also got a lot of speed and can really hit that second gear.
Under 2.5 minutes to go. First period, no score. Sterling from the 32 of Haddon Township. And Haddon Township may have jumped. Free 5 yards for Sterling. So Township does jump. Stewart is just a force out there, Dan. He's been impressive all season.
Yeah, I've been watching on the broadcast.
Remember, he's just a junior as well, so the Knights will have him back again next year. Battling from the shotgun. Pass far side. This is Ollie Ward. Ollie Ward gets a block, cuts it inside. Ollie Ward to the house, and Sterling's on the board first on the touchdown pass of 32 yards from Battolini to Ollie Ward.
Speed, speed, speed.
Yeah, and that's been the key. Get the ball to your skill guys in space, and they'll make something happen. And you saw that with Ollie Ward. Always has had the ability to catch the ball. Not only that, what he can do after he makes that catch, squaring his shoulders up and getting upfield for the score.
Is this Onward Sterling I'm hearing? I think that's what this song is. In to take the extra point try is Jeremy Clark. Clark to take it, Chambry to hold. Kick is long enough, and the kick is good. 1:54 to go here in the first period. Sterling leads it 7-0, and Kevin, they were able to get through those early hurdles to start the game.
Few hiccups, and good job by the defense to make the stops with Haddon Township in great field position to ultimately turn the ball to the offense, let them do what they do best. And great job up front by the line, great job by Jermaine Stewart. And Ollie Ward, boy, you can't say enough about what he's done this year with making the big plays, making the runs after the catch, and you saw one right there for the score.
I want to let you know, coming up on Channel 19 this week, we will have boys soccer after school on Tuesday. They are playing right now in the Coaches Cup, one of the elite tournaments in South Jersey for the best teams. We will have girls soccer Thursday night. I believe that is senior night. That'll be on the football field on Thursday. For the football team, again, they need a lot of help. They're trying to play an extra game sometime next week because even with the win tonight, with PowerPoints, they're not going to have enough to make the playoffs.
Is that going to be a Thanksgiving? No.
Nah, they're going to try and play a game sometime next week if they can.
Gotcha.
And then their season would stop right there. But again, with the win tonight, the first division title in 20 years. Clark with a really nice foot. Out-kicked the return men. They get a bounce to pick it up. And up across there's Torres. Both return men looked at each other, the old I got it, you take it play.
I said Thanksgiving. I meant Halloween.
Halloween, yes.
That's
It
right.
would,
Could be
next
Halloween
Friday,
night.
yes. So
Getting old, you know.
I hear you. Did you get your candy?
Not
We
yet.
have no idea what you're talking about.
And while we're here, we got half a second. Got to let people know. Mr. Schulz, as we get our next break, you're going to become a media legend for your decorations.
My
at house.
son, I'm the helper. I'm the right-hand man.
We'll get to that in a second. First and 10 for Township. There's that shifting again. 3 wide outs to the near side, a wide out far side. Jantorno wants to keep it himself. Good run by Jantorno. Taken down, I believe Camacho hit him first after a gain of 7. In case you didn't know, Mr. Schulz does a great job with his son and his family decorating the entire property for Christmas time, and he's going to be featured in a national TV show coming up in November on the Home and Garden TV network.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. They sent out a camera crew for a few days, one coming back in a couple days, get some final shots, but it's really been fun, very interesting. And I know Mr. K's been by. He loves all that. That's right up his alley. So
been
he loves
fun.
all that production.
Second and 4, Torres tries to get the edge. He does get the edge across the 30. That is enough for a first down and a gain of 9.
Yeah, and give Township credit. I mean, the first couple times they've gotten the ball in great field position. This time, not so great. And, they really haven't had a lot of room up front, but they're finding a way to get the ball to the outside. And you saw them go to the far side there and getting the first down. So
It's funny, the referee's winding the clock. The clock is stopped. They're going to stop. It has not moved. There's 58 seconds on the clock. Now it's going down. It shows 52. And they're going to try and straighten this out. The official's off your screen to the left, our head referee. He was trying to get his attention. He was actually winding with both hands.
I think he's signaling 45 is what he wants. But
all right.
Let's see.
Yep. Yeah, we can see that from here. Unfortunately, the clock operator, I don't think, can see that. Now 8, it's 47, 46, 45. You're going to have to come over here. We're going to have Mr. Schulz' son jump in for a second here. Mr. Farr helped us out. Here's a handoff up the middle. Pushing ahead for 7 or 8 yards on that one is Haddon Township. I believe that was Torres again. He's been doing most of the running thus far. Second down and a long 2 coming up.
Sorry I'm late.
You'll be fine. So Jason Schulz joining us. And that might be the last play, the way things are looking here in the first quarter, as we're now about 11 seconds. So looks like 1 quarter in the books here from Bishop Eustace. Your Silver Knights are 3 quarters away from a division championship. They lead at 7-0 here on Sterling High School Channel 19. This is definitely a different experience for us, Kevin, as we're sitting right here with the band. We'll let you take this in a little bit here as they are doing their thing here. A chance to highlight these guys. Band and the cheerleaders. We have a lot of cheerleaders as well. Good job out there. So Sterling overall able to recover from 1 turnover and that interesting kick to start the game. Lead it 7-0. So we'll switch sides of the field. It's amazing, Kevin, how windy it was before the game started. There's barely a breeze blowing.
It's definitely comfortable right now. These are one of those days where it's not so much as, like you say, the cold, but if the wind kicks up, it can really feel a lot different.
It's kind of wild here for Sterling. There are no facilities to house the Sterling team. So at pregame, they went all the way down the right, almost in the end zone, and just kind of hung in the right. So fortunately, there's no wind or weather situation here. They have no place to go inside. So doing the best you can. 3 quarters away from a division championship. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 for Haddon Township, who's been up for a game so far today. Dean Turner looks over at his coaching staff. Final signals going in. Torres. Flag flies. Went right up the middle of the field. The ball's taken away, and here comes Jermaine Stewart. Somehow Stewart took it. He's in the end zone. Now let's see what happens. The referee says touchdown in the end zone. Now we're going to see what the referee in the white hat says right now.
Yeah, they're going to come together here and have a conversation about this.
I assume this is, they look like an illegal block, a chop block, going to be declined. Sterling will take it,
Touchdown.
And Jermaine Stewart picks up the touchdown. So Sterling now leads it 13-0.
Second time we've seen Jermaine Stewart do that this year. I'm not remember exactly what game it was, but he definitely has done that.
Extra point kick coming in for Jeremy Clark. Clark will kick the hold by Alan Chambry. So we'll line it up for the kick here. And I'll show you the goalposts as we get set for this kick. And here we go. Clark's had one heck of a season this year. Line drive, parts the seas. 11 minutes, 48 seconds to play here until the half. Sterling on top first. They lead at 14-0. And Jason, Jermaine Stewart doing it offensively and defensively all season.
Yeah, like you said, Kevin, that's the second time we've seen him do that. He's just got that big playability no matter what side of the ball he's on, whether he's breaking tackles at the tailback position or he's making big hits or picking up the ball and taking it in the other end zone on defense.
Again, we're broadcasting from Bishop Eustace High School. It's Haddon Township versus Sterling. Why at Bishop Eustace? Haddon Township is getting a new turf field. They hope to have it complete by the Wednesday night of Thanksgiving so they can host Audubon in a Thanksgiving Eve game and open their field that night.
And I believe, I know you talked a little bit about Sterling not really having anywhere to go, but Haddon Township, I think, is dealing with the same thing. I don't think there's any locker room for either team here, which is an interesting thing. It's almost like a lot of the JV games or the freshman games are like that.
Or youth football makes you
Correct.
sitting in the end zone eating an orange.
Yeah, and you can see all the bags lined up on the track.
That's kind of where we are right now. Yeah, that the team has their, but you're right. So at 11:48 to go, first half, Sterling up 14-0. Jeremy Clark to kick off. Nice kick. Torres' side. Torres touches it, and it'll go in the end zone. He's going to try and run it out from the end zone. Now they say it's touched back into the end zone. Coaching staff of Sterling wants to know why. But nonetheless, it's coming out to the 20. 1st and 10 for Haddon Township, who trails at 14-0. Okay, as we mentioned, Sterling, in all likelihood, even though they are 7-1, a couple of the teams that we beat do not have any wins. They do not carry a lot of power points. So that's why, in all likelihood, Saturday night, most likely Sterling, regardless of a win today, will not make the playoffs. That's why they're looking for that extra game. 1st and 10. Ball up in the air. Who's got it? Sterling might have this. Great job to jump on that one, as Sterling will come away with that one. That was Nolan Giles who made that play. That almost looked like the kickoff to start the game.
What did it, like, bounce off his face mask, it looked like?
Yeah, it did.
It was crazy.
Well, definitely was not expecting it.
Even, I think, Mason Boyd, he got penetration right away, and he kind of was like, the quarterback doesn't have the ball. Where's it
Had
at?
to stop. Where'd it go? So Sterling will pick it up just outside the 20. 1st and 10, leading at 14-0. 11:31 to play here in the first half. It's been all Sterling thus far. Badalini from the shotgun, has Stewart behind him. Stewart, good speed, goes right up the middle, still on his feet, still pushing ahead. Going to get about 6 or 7 yards on that before Morrow takes him down. You can see number 50 was standing right there. Brennan Berger from the right defensive end, he just blew right by him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's very decisive, and honestly, Jermaine Stewart, the way he runs, sometimes he doesn't even like the open field. He'll cut up and hit the first guy he sees.
That was impressive. 2nd down and 2 for the Knights. Man in motion. And a whistle stops it. As going in motion was Ali Ward.
Looks like they're going to get the defense here.
Offsides is the call. Cost them 5. That'll be enough for a 1st down. It'll put Sterling inside the 10. 10:50 to go here until the half. Sterling leading at 14-0. If they win today, they will win their first division title for Sterling High School since back in 2005. So it's 1st and goal inside the 10. I'm sure this is Stewart territory here. 1st and goal. Man in motion. Stewart wide open up the middle, and Sterling increases the lead 20-0 on the touchdown by Jermaine Stewart.
Excellent block by Diesel Desi Mullen right there. Pulled across the center and got the trap block. Just kicked him right out of the hole.
Good look at Jermaine Stewart there. Got the defensive touchdown. Has the offensive touchdown now. And there goes the fight song. In to take the kick, Jeremy Clark trying to put Sterling up 21-0. Footed kicker is ready. Snap is good. Kick is long enough. Kick is good. 10 minutes, 17 seconds to go here. First half, it's all Silver Knights. They lead it 21-0. Well, that was an impressive hole. I mean, there's a Mack truck up the middle of the field, and then you said it was Desi got that block?
Yeah, he pulled around the center, kicked out the guy. I think it was a trap play. Which the trap, it allows the offensive line to get to the second level pretty quickly with one defender coming up the field who gets kicked right out.
Beautifully done. So far, Sterling in the driver's seat in this one. Coming to you from Bishop Eustace High School. Our backs are to the Cooper River. It's a little chilly behind us right now. The wind has calmed down a little bit.
It's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Really good thing.
It was lucky because the wind was blowing. We were feeling here left to right. It was coming from Philadelphia to our left, but the big apartment buildings to our left were shielding us just enough.
We don't have any sponsors here, but I'll give a shout out to Carhartt. My Carhartt
Cover some.
jacket here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done the game from one of the apartments.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I kept looking. I'm like, wow, that'd be a great place for a camera. That'd be a great spot. That would be fantastic. Sterling to kick off, leading at 21-0. 10 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Clark with the left foot. He's got a good foot. Line drive kick this time. Will it roll out of bounds? Ooh. Just rolled out of bounds. Boy, last week he had that one that kind of just got inside. This one just got outside.
Yeah, he's intentional about those kicks. He's really trying to get it to sit right at that pylon and force the returner to either make a decision, maybe a rash decision in a pressure moment, or just have the ball sit right in front of the pylon.
So Township will take over 1st and 10. 10 minutes, 17 seconds to go here, first half. They moved the ball all the way up to the 35-yard line. It's a game of inches. A couple inches the other way, we wouldn't be at the 35. Been impressed with Giantorno so far. Giantorno with Torres behind him. That's Muro that lines up on the left side. Torres finds a seam. He's going to get close to a first down and a gain of 9.
Yeah, the last couple times we've seen Torres
go
off tackle. And,
where you might have too many guys here.
There's the flag, Jason. You caught it. It's coming back.
I actually think that was the 13th guy running off the field. I think we still have 12 currently.
We have 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got for okay. You had guys running off.
Yeah,
there.
we had a couple guys running off.
Yes, you know.
I saw 2 guys go on and 1 come off.
Numbers.
But he didn't get off in time anyway.
There is a Haddon Township player down on the far side of the field. Yeah, there were flags flying everywhere from this side of the field. 9:52 to go here, first half. Silver Knights lead at 21-0. Glad you're with us here in Sterling High School, Channel 19. Big week of sports coming up. Again, the boys right now playing in the coaches tournament. They're out at Egg Harbor Township. They were the second of 2 games at Egg Harbor Township. That game started the same time as us, so maybe we'll check in and see if I can get a score update as we go along here. But, man, Sterling, once they got through that first fumble, Kevin, they've been very solid.
Yeah, they really have. And, you know, and kudos to the defense because with the recovery of the kickoff and then getting the ball back on the turnover, Haddon Township initially started out with great field position the first couple times they had the ball, but great job by the defense, holding tight, doing what they had to do, and then they ended up getting the ball over the offense, and you can see what happened there with Sterling getting up to a 21-0 lead here with 9:52 remaining.
That was Braden Kamula that was being helped off there. As we have a 1st and 10 after the penalty. Torres has done a good job going off the right side of the offensive line. He's going to get about 8 yards on that carry.
Very interesting because that push you're seeing now from the offensive line you didn't see early on when they got the ball in great field position, but they're definitely moving the ball.
2nd down and 2 for Haddon Township. 9:20 and counting to play first half. Knights up 21-0. Shotgun for Giantorno. I know this song. Earth, Wind, and Fire. All right, I kind of like this. 2nd down and 2. All right, they'll shift it up.
Whoa.
Yeah, he moved there, right? I saw that too. Handoff to Torres. Right side again.
Good hit.
Met at the first down marker. I know you're a Dallas fan, Jason, and what I was commenting to your dad was this shifting looks like a lot of the Cowboys we used to see back in the 70s.
Yeah, even now there's still the Landry shift at the end of the game
Yeah.
in victory formation. But you see a lot of shifting in the football nowadays. Maybe not as much as it used to, but you see shifts, motions, especially with Sterling. They like to motion a lot.
1st and 10. Sterling showing blitz here.
Just gives the offense a lot of things, or the defense a lot of things to look at, and it distracts them as much as possible.
Spurgowski showing blitz on the right side of the offensive line. Quarterback Jantorno to his left. Cuts it ahead, brought down by an ankle tackle. Great job coming in there on that one was Will Nicholas, who's had a good game thus far.
Yeah, it looked like he actually lost contain at first, but then he was able to pursue down the line of scrimmage and able to meet him right at the line of scrimmage only for a short gain.
Under 8 minutes to go, first half. Knights leading at 21-0. It's a 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to tick here. Sterling looking for their first division title in 20 years. Quick hitter, overthrown the intended receiver, Jacob Dockery. But you could see he was open if that ball was on target. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 for Haddon Township.
Yeah, and that's one area you don't want to have your receiver jump for the ball. You definitely want to put that one right on the numbers, and obviously that was a little high.
Yeah, they got the linebackers to step up on the play action, and then they wanted to go right over top of their heads with it, but just a little bit too high on the throw.
3rd and 7 for Township. Split the wideouts. Jantorno, he wants to keep it himself. Follows Torres' block. He is going to be brought down. Nice open field tackle by the junior, Briley Sharp.
Yeah, Briley Sharp, he took on the lead block, was able to shed it right away, and then tracked the guy down at the line of scrimmage.
Haddon Township has been going for it on 4th down. I assume they'll go for it again here. It's 4th down and 7 as we're just going to cross the 7-minute mark remaining here in the first half.
Got to keep an eye on the quarterback here. One of the best athletes on the field, so want to try and keep him in the pocket, not really give him that option to run here, maybe force him to throw.
2 wideouts to our side of the field. 4th down and 7. Now a player runs on the field and timeout is called as Jace Torres is running on the field late. Timeout on the field, 6:41 to go, first half. Silver Knights lead at 21-0. With that said, Kevin, we've seen some signs of life tonight from this Haddon Township offense.
Yeah, you have. They've been able to run the ball. We've seen Torres go off to the right side. Jantorno's had some decent runs, but it seems like when Sterling needs to come up with a big play, they've been able to get it.
It's been a long time coming for this Sterling team division-wise. Art Ellis was the quarterback in All-South Jersey, quarterback in All-South Jersey, point guard as well in basketball, 2005. Last title. Right now, Sterling can hold this 21-0 lead. They'll be getting some jackets and a banner here at Sterling High School.
And just an overall, a team that feels in an overall way good about themselves, good about what they've done, and it really is a great accomplishment considering where things were just a few years ago.
4th down and 7.
Maybe man-to-man on the near side here.
Jantorno rolls far side, looking, gets the pass off. It is caught. Nice job to catch that one by Alcir High, a senior. That'll move the chains, 1st down, and that goes back, Jason, we're saying, offense not too bad for Haddon Township.
No, they've found success running the ball. They have that formation with the 2 sniffer backs is what they're called, and they've been able to run the ball there. But on that play, the quarterback did a real nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, and the receiver was able to create separation at the top of his route, and the timing was perfect.
1st and 10 Township. They are moving the ball, but trailing 21-0. Jantorno doing a nice job thus far. Pitches it to High to his left. High tries to get the edge. Brought down at the ankles by Cameron Johnson in there. Also coming up on the tackle was Rene Camacho.
Yeah, again, we lost contain a little bit there. They were able to get to the outside pretty quick on that pitch play. Just a little too quick for Sterling's edge.
Almost got 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5 as we're nearing the 6-minute mark to play here in the first half. 3 wideouts to the far side. Jantorno from the shotgun. Torres in the backfield. Flag flies.
Looks
far
like we
side.
jumped.
Yep. It's going to be against Sterling.
Haddon Township, they're doing a hard count mixed with a snap down, so the whole line starts with their hands on their knees, and then the quarterback will say hike, and then they just drop their hands. It's not a false start, but if you're the defensive line, you're kind of looking at first movement, and it can easily get you.
Got us there. Clock ticking, 5:39 and counting, first half. It's going to be a 1st and goal for Haddon Township, trailing at 21-0.
Got man-to-man on the bottom of the screen here, near side.
Jantorno rolling. Camacho chasing him. He gets around the outside, backs it in. Going to get to maybe the 6-yard line. A couple Knights in there on the stop, able to hold their own.
It looked like man match across the board with Jermaine Stewart on a little bit of a spy job there, and he did a great job not letting the quarterback get past the line of scrimmage.
Getting ready to go under 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. 21-0 Sterling.
It looks like Sterling's confident in their man defense right now. 2nd
and goal. Quick pass, overthrew his intended receiver, Dockery. Dockery challenged in there by Sharp. Going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Again, I talked about this before, but Sterling's defense, they got to have that bend but don't break mentality. They already let him all the way this far down the field, but it's no time to give up. This is where you got to stand strong when your back's against the wall.
3rd and goal from around the 5-yard line for Haddon Township. Clock stops at 4:47 remaining here in the first half. If there's such a thing as time of possession, and there is, I should say if we had the stats, Township has the time of possession.
Going heavy here with those 2 snifferbacks.
Here's Torres, right side, pushing ahead. Torres going to be shy of the goal as he gets maybe 2. It'll be 4th and goal from about the 3. Clock ticking down, 4.5 minutes and counting to play in this first half.
Hurry up.
Okay, you see a couple subs in and out. Coming in was Jaden Davis. Cameron Johnson sprinted off. This is a 4th and goal. Coach is signaling the plays. 4:10 and counting. Jantorno wants to keep it himself, pushing towards the end zone. He's not going to get in. Does not get in. Very nice defensive play by Sterling. And is that Jantorno having trouble getting up as he took a pretty good lick at about the 1-yard line. Again, a host of white shirts in there. Yeah,
Excellent
that's Jantorno.
job.
It's Jantorno that's down, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, excellent job by the Sterling defense there. Obviously, we hope Jantorno gets up and is able to continue. But like I said, the defense, they bend, but they didn't break. They let him go all the way down the field, but turned into no points. So what was it all worth? Like you said, time of possession. But in a 21-0 game, that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Sterling eventually will pick it up at the 1. Jantorno, who's done a great job today, getting looked at his lower leg. And we have a stoppage here with 4 minutes to go here in this game. Girls' soccer game is tied. Boys are starting a little later. I guess they have the 7 o'clock start tonight. The girls, actually, I guess they finished in a tie because they were home today. We will see the girls' soccer team here Thursday night on the football field. Boys soccer team, again, in the coaches tournament, Egg Harbor Township tonight. We will have them Tuesday against Paul 6. Jantorno able to walk it off. There's one player that Haddon Township can't miss. It's that guy right there, Jantorno.
Yeah, he's been running the ball really well tonight. He's clearly one of their best ball carriers on the offensive side of the ball.
Sterling with a 1st and 10 back in the end zone. Ball's at about the 1.5 yard line. 1st and 10. Stewart. Man, he finds his seam there. Gets by 1 tackle. Going to be wrestled down by Vinny Cosenza, but it looked like he had a chance to go further. He's going to gain almost 20 yards on that one. Man, does he hit that hole quick, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he gets the ball, he's very decisive with his hole selection, and he hits it hard every time. It's almost like if you're a defender, you're kind of like, I don't know, do I want to meet this guy in the hole?
And as you mentioned, you pointed out nicely earlier, he'll take you on. He's not afraid to take him on.
He's never been afraid of contact as far as I've watched him.
3:30 and counting to play first half. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass, Battolini. Looking, doesn't like what he sees, rolls to his left, gets the pass off, and it's out of bounds. Tried to get that to Nolan Giles. He had a pretty good look initially this side. Tyreem Sally was coming up our side of the field, but just didn't like what he saw.
Yeah, he had a step. That's a ball you want outside the numbers on this near sideline. Give your guy a chance to make a play. Don't give the opportunity for the defense to potentially intercept it.
2nd down and 10 Knights in their own territory. They lead at 21-0. 3:21 to go here. Clock will start on the snap. Oh, jumping way off the line of scrimmage there. Jaden Curtis, that'll give Sterling 5. I guess he saw or heard something that the other players did not.
The safety on the near side here is really far off the ball. Ollie Ward has a ton of room as soon as he releases here.
Yeah, you can see they're the second players in. He's got like a 15-yard cushion right now. Back to pass, Battolini. Goes the pass near side, Sally. Oh, nice grab. And then thrown down to the ground. Real nice open field tackled by Alcir High.
Yeah, I mean, they got the look they wanted there. Like I said, that safety was super far off the ball, so it was there was just one defender there with a blocker as there was 2 receivers. But the timing was a little bit off. The ball wasn't corralled exactly how you wanted it to, and once the timing's off on a screenplay, it's kind of over.
Under 3 minutes to go, first half. 1st and 10 Knights. Stewart gets by 1. The first guy's never going to get him. That's just the way he is when he runs. He's going to get about 6 on that out across the 35.
Yeah, it's truly impressive. He's a physical runner. Like we said, he's not afraid of contact. If anything, he invites it. He wants to make you feel him the entire game, especially early on, and he only gains him energy as the game moves forward.
Clock ticking down, 2:23 and counting. First half, 2nd down and 5 Knights. Want to pass Battolini over to Ollie Ward. Ollie Ward up the middle of the field. Looks like he is very close to the first down marker. Depends on the spot. Looks like they're going to give it to him. First down Knights.
Yeah, I mean, that screen's there all day long if they're going to only have one guy pressing and the second defender 15 yards down the field.
Under 2 minutes to go here, first half. Jumping up and down with Sally on this sideline, called over Ollie Ward. 1st and 10. Back to pass, Battolini. Across the middle, almost picked off by Alcir High. Was trying to get Nolan Giles coming across the middle, and that's what that sound was you heard. It was Jason saw that interception coming.
Yeah, I mean, the receivers kind of ran into each other a little bit. The defense did a good job flowing with the quarterback rolling to the near side. And, I mean, just about everything was covered. You don't really want to kind of chuck it over the middle like that in most cases.
1:35 to go here. First half, Sterling with a 2nd and 10, leading at 21-0. Shotgun Battolini has Stewart behind him. Stewart straight up the middle. Stewart's still fighting for yards.
Wow.
Stewart's going to get about 2 of the hardest fought yards you're ever going to see.
Yeah, spins out of the hole because there was nothing there initially. Then he's contacted again. Of course, his feet keep churning, and then 5 more guys come in and takes another second, and then it's a forward progress stop. It's not like he even goes down.
Stewart comes out. Briley Sharp replaces him. 3rd down and 8 Knights. Now 1 minute and counting to go here in the first half. Back to pass. And I'm guessing he was just throwing that into the ground.
Not exactly sure what happened there.
Battle.
I don't know if Tyreem Sally didn't run a route or...
coach called timeout. Coach Wiggins called timeout. The clock is still running. Now they reset it to 50 seconds.
Yeah, it was a bizarre play. It was almost looked like it was a screen, but the offensive line was kind of creating a pocket, so that's not normal. I'm not sure what really went wrong there.
And maybe Battellini realized that and said, well, I'm just going to throw this one down and live for another down. So it's 4th down and 8. Sterling will bring the punt team on the field. Nolan Giles, the senior, into punt. Back standing at just about his own 20-yard line is Alcir High. 50 seconds remaining, first half. Nice snap. Giles is going to run. He wants to get this down the sidelines. Does he have some room? Can he stay in? He gets out to about the 50-yard line. I think he's short, guys.
Yeah, I think he's going to be short here. We got the sticks fell down on the near side, but if you see where the ref's standing, I think that's where they're going to spot the ball.
So he needed to get to about the 48-yard line of Haddon Township. He made it to midfield, so it's going to be a Haddon Township ball.
It was definitely a fake all the way. There was no read there. He tucked it and ran right away. Just wasn't really able to get around that edge. Made a nice play. Was able to get past the first defender, but there was another one just behind him and pulled him out of bounds.
From midfield now, 1st and 10. And Jantorno, I don't believe, in at quarterback. Is this Kamula? Yeah, this is Kamula in at quarterback now. And this goes right over his head. Ball on the ground. Township manages to bring it back in. Very fortunate there, as it almost looked like he wasn't expecting that snap that quick.
Yeah, there's been a couple odd snaps so far this evening. Keep an eye on that as the game moves forward. It's not 4th down right now, as the change said. I believe it's 2nd down.
Well, he heard you.
He did hear me.
There you go. Change it to 2. They may not run a play here, as we're now under 10 seconds to go in the first half, and probably good idea if your backup quarterback's in there.
Yeah, it looks like they got Jantorno over there warming up on the sideline now.
Well, we'll find out in the second half. We have played one half of action here from Bishop Eustace High School. Your Sterling Silver Knights lead at 21-0 over the Haddon Township Hawks. We will step aside. We'll be back with second half action here on Sterling High School, Channel 19. Check, check. And welcome back, everybody. Tad Kozaneski, Kevin Schulz, Jason Schulz. Second half action set to get underway here from Bishop Eustis High School. You might ask why. Haddon Township getting their field redone, getting the turf on their field. I was talking to their principal at halftime, and he said that right now they're on schedule. He said he hopes there's no act of gods to slow it down, but as of now, they're on schedule to have a turf game, and they will play their Thanksgiving Eve game against Audubon on that field. So in this one, it's 21-0, as you saw on the scoreboard. Sterling leads it. And Jason, so far, there's been a couple hiccups for Sterling, but for the most part, taking care of business.
Yeah, on the offensive side, they had the failed fake punt, closing to the half. Just trying to make a play. I guess it was kind of risk-free in that the time was really low on the clock. So let's try and get the first down. If we don't get it, we feel confident in our defense to not give up points before the half.
Kevin, one of your former students there in crutches. We had a nice talk with him before the game.
Atkins, yep. Just got his surgery done, and he's on the mend right now.
Nice young man. You said he's an all-star in your class, too,
Outstanding student, yep.
Chris Nylander walking through the screen right there.
Yeah.
Freshman.
That's nice, especially, too. Kevin teaches geometry, and that's a subject I don't understand at all, and he's an all-star, so I really tip my cap to him.
Yeah. They're very good, always participated in class. And
it's nice as a teacher when you can remember and acknowledge the good ones like that.
Yep.
That's really nice.
And shout out to coaching staff, obviously led by Coach Dez. Coach Dallas is long-tenured coach here at Sterling. He's had a lot of family come through this program as well. Newer coach, Coach Ponce, in there. Coach C has been around the program since I've been here. He's, like I said a couple times, he's pitched a couple shutouts this year. Proud of his defense and the way they played. Got Big Dez over there too. They've
been kind of hamstrung in this game too, because again, we're at kind of a neutral site, so the Haddon Township coaching staff can go on top of the press box on their side, and just stating facts. The Sterling coaches are not permitted up there, so basically there are no coaches in press box for Sterling tonight. So it's almost like you're flying blind with what you're doing, but that's what you're dealing with tonight.
Yeah, Brandon Grace, he actually told me earlier in the week that he was going to be on the field for the first time this year. And we've kind of seen him stay off a little bit to the side, over to the right-hand side, just trying to stay behind the defense so he can get a read and try and see what kind of coverages they're in for his offense, who is led by C.J. Barrett, who is on the screen as well.
You see Coach down there, our athletic director, Ken Ciano, in the gray jacket to the right.
Yeah, they've just been trying to get the best vantage point possible tonight to relay the information to the coordinators.
I mean, as it is, at home, we are at the highest vantage point on this part of the sidelines, and it's not very high. So, again, they're doing the best that they can to get through this. And, we're waiting for, Kevin? The referees. The two teams are ready. If you see over there, here come the referees. The referees. So everyone was ready, Mr. Farr, except the referees. Can you believe it? Here they come. Every other halftime we talk about that the teams aren't ready. But now the teams are ready and the refs weren't.
I'll give another shout-out to Coach Krause as well, special teams coordinator.
Yeah, here comes some of the – this is your chain crew that's coming in. Yeah, Mr. Krause doing a good job with special teams. He's got him in the huddle. I believe he's got a white jacket on with his back to us.
Yeah, he's in
his
the
huddle right there on the field. The guy's getting ready. There he is, the white jacket on.
Yeah, we got Charles in there as well. Coach Dallas' son, like I said, Dallas has a lot of family that's gone through this program.
Yes, they have.
He's, kept it strong, kept it around, and he's really been instrumental to Sterling as a whole in the football world for a long time.
In case you don't know, if you ever go to our front office, he's the young man at the front window that will greet you there. Dallas, who is an Eagles fan. Jason, whose name isn't Dallas, is a Dallas fan. I'm still trying to figure all this out. We'll see how this goes. So Sterling in to kick off to start the second half. They lead it 21-0. Back to receive is Alcir High and David Alaini. Sterling a half away from taking a division title. It's been 20 years in the making. Nice high kick. Brought back from the 10. Here come the Hawks. Far side with it is High. High looks to get around the edge. He's going to be tackled around the 31-yard line, where Township will take over first and 10. And Kevin, over our years here at Sterling, we've had some very, very dark years as Jan Turno comes back into quarterback. So it's nice to see the kind of stuff we're seeing this year.
It really is. It's, like I said, we've had up and down years. And when you had a couple of years ago, there were times you didn't know if you were going to be able to field enough players for a game. So it really tells you all you need to know about the job they've done to get themselves in this spot to accomplish what they could accomplish tonight.
That was pretty crazy. They had a 70 on the bench that came running off the bench, stopped, then ran to get into formation. The flag goes against Haddon Township.
Yeah, that was bizarre. It looked like they tried to go with one of those shifts again there, but the offensive line shifted to a heavy, like a lopsided set, and the center was the end man on the line of scrimmage there. But I think once you put your hand down as no lineman, you can't shift after that. I think that's what they got him for.
1st and 15. Jan Turner, as we mentioned, back in the game. Now here comes the shift.
Yeah, see, we're going lopsided. We only got one guy on the near side. It makes eligibility issues on the far side a little bit weird.
Torres follows the wall of red blockers, but the Sterling Silver Knights are there first. This is going to be a loss of a yard or two. Host of white shirts in there. Great job. Looks like Jermaine Stewart, one of many. Also Robert Hammond coming out of that area, as is Briley Sharp.
Yeah, with that lopsided formation, Haddon Township's looking to get numbers in the run game, but Sterling was able to match it up after the snap.
2nd down and 16 now for Haddon Township. First possession of the second half with Sterling leading at 21-0. Jan Turno from the shotgun. He wants to pass, gets it off, and it's nearly picked off. There is a flag on the play, as it was nearly picked off on the play by Justice Schley. But again, flag thrown in the middle of the field. Umpire's talking something over here. We have no signal as of yet. I know I saw something look like a flag, guys. Yeah, he just picked it up. Waiting for a signal, still no signal.
That looks like they're going to act like it didn't happen.
All right.
I don't know.
The referee was hard because, again, we're on the visiting sideline. The referee on the right side of your screen did just signal something.
Maybe.
And Sterling declined it.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 16. 3 wideouts to our side of the field. Jan Turno talks behind him to Torres. Actually, that's High behind him. Jan Turno going deep. Has a man there. Has some room. Retreating on it to make the interception is Robert Hammond. They had him beat for a second, and now he gets a flag for the celebration.
Oh, boy.
But a nice job by the sophomore, Robert Hammond, to come in there and make that play. That was a real nice play by Robert Hammond. Now he's going to celebrate with his teammates on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was. Actually, receiver actually had a little bit of a step on him, but he did a really good job of making up that ground quickly while the ball was in the air, and then obviously high pointing the ball, getting a hold of it before it could even get to the receiver's hands. Excellent play on the ball right there.
So 15 yards back against Sterling after the interception. 10:45 to play here, third quarter. Sterling will take over 1st and 10.
That's a great job, I think, staying with the receiver, especially with the way the play started out. Jantorno really looked like he was going to the left side. And I think in a lot of situations you would have defensive backs who would just go off the receiver, think the ball was going over there, but they stuck with it. And obviously Hammond came up with the big interception.
Want to give a shout out to John Daly watching us tonight from Georgia, former coach here at Sterling High School with the program a long time, enjoying the Knights. Give us a big go Knights. Wide open near side. This is Ollie Ward. Ollie Ward going to get out to about the 30-yard line, a gain of 8. That looked like that set from the first half with the safety way back.
Yeah, it's that same look. It's almost like C.J. Barrett, offensive coordinator, is licking his chops once they see that look. It's just get the ball out there with your playmakers every time. Even if it's not a big play, you're almost guaranteed yards just if you complete the catch.
2nd down and 3 for the Knights. 10 minutes and change to go here in the third period. Straight up the middle. Gets by one, gets by another. This is Sharp. Sharp going to get a first down and a gain of almost 10.
Uh-oh.
Whistle stops play. Somebody is down from Sterling. Little shaken up. Is this Sharp that's down over there? We'll get a look
I
at him.
believe so.
Having trouble getting up.
As well as Jermaine Stewart has ran the ball this year, Bradley Sharp has impressed me as well when he's got his opportunities. Hopefully he's able to get up and return to this game.
All right, he is coming off on his own power here after the injury timeout. 10:03 to go, third period. 21-0. I'm getting a little cold. 21-0 here.
It's getting later.
Sterling, yeah, my feet are getting a little cold. Thank God the wind stopped. That's the one good thing.
If we keep talking about it, it might come back, though.
Yeah, I don't need that. I'm very good at the announcer's jinx. There's no doubt about that. 1st and 10 for the Knights. Clock is now running. We're under 10 minutes to go in the third period. Stewart comes back in the game. He's tailback behind Battellini. Battellini wants to throw. Gets it up wide open on the play. Here is Nicholas. Nicholas holds on to the ball across midfield like a big tight end should out to the 41-yard line at a gain of almost 20.
Just too much space over here to the near side. CJ's finding a lot of different ways to attack it at the moment. Nice pitch and catch there by Battellini, and then Will Nicholas had a lot of space and was able to, fight for some extra yards at the end of the run there.
From the 40-yard line of Haddon Township, 1st and 10 Knights.
Jet.
There it goes. Man in motion is Sally. Here comes Stewart. Stewart, even though he's met at the line of scrimmage, still able to get about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, that's one of those instances where, maybe he had a chance to get the edge there and take it to the outside. But again, Jermaine, like we say, he always invites the contact, which is not necessarily a bad thing at all, as he gains 5 on that first down play.
For him, a bad play, but he gains 5, so not a bad play. 2nd down and 5 for the Knights. 8.5 minutes to go, third period. It's been all Knights. Pass play near side. Good job to catch that by Sally. Sally pushes off a couple of first down inside the 20 where he's pulled out of bounds. Great catch and run by Taheem Sally.
Yeah, that plays there all night. You'd hope to see that Haddon Township makes an adjustment after the way they've been attacking that look with that deep safety and the one pressing on the line of scrimmage.
Just about the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 Knights. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Stewart going to be chased down from behind on that reversed handoff play. Maybe gets a yard. Good job to get there in the backfield was Township. Number 85 not listed on our program.
Yeah, went on block there. It looked like he was supposed to get kicked out by either the guard or the tight end right there, but came upfield really hot and kind of just was unexpected and almost met him at the handoff point.
7:20 to go, third quarter. Knights driving. They lead it 21-0. Going to be 2nd and 9. Battellini wants to pass. He's going for the end zone. Has a man there. Almost caught. Tough play there as Gabe Tirado tried to get that one in, just a little behind him.
Yeah, again, continuing to attack that look from Haddon Township. They feel that they have the advantage just about every time there. And there's a couple different plays that we've seen now going after it. just to give them different looks as well.
To bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Sterling. Battling with Stewart behind him. 3rd and 9. Want to throw again. Across the middle, was looking for Nicholas. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and 9.
Yeah, just looking for the hole in the middle of the field right there. It's a tough throw. Get it over the. You want to get it over the line.
We might be trying a field goal try here. So here we go. Jeremy Clark in to do the field goal. Let's see where they line this up. He's going to line it up at the 29-yard line. This will be a 39-yard field goal for Jeremy Clark, and why not? You can see it's a long one. This is long for high school. 39 yards. Snap good. Line drive kick. Didn't quite have enough. Normally he gets some good altitude on it. Did not get it on that one as it ends up short. 6:50 counting. Still counting as I'm watching. Now it starts at 6:49 to play here in this 3rd quarter. It's 21-0 Sterling. Good job to give Clark a shot on that one.
I mean, it was a long offensive drive for Sterling. Obviously, you'd like to come away with points there. But now you got Sterling's defense on the field. Coming off a little bit of momentum after getting that stop down at the goal line.
1st and 10 Sterling. Jantorno. Jack Jantorno's had a good game thus far. Very impressed with what we've seen from him. Alcir High behind him. Jantorno gets the pass off. This is Dockery. Dockery tackled by Briley Sharp after a gain of almost 20 and a 1st down.
Yeah, Haddon Township had tried to take advantage of the linebackers coming in on that play action. Earlier in the game, they weren't able to connect, but right there, as you saw, they connected down the field and was able to get a nice big chunk out of that.
6:25 and counting in the 3rd. It's 1st and 10, Haddon Township. They have the ball at the 37-yard line. Waiting for the coaches for their signal. Man in motion. That's Dockery. Up the middle. Running with this is High. High's going to be stopped after a gain of 2 or 3 yards on that play. Liam Crawford in there on a stop. Also in there was Will Nicholas. Also big number 99, Mason Boyd-Neal, the junior.
Yeah, the anchor in the middle of the defense right there.
Here's a good shot at defensive line, and there he is. 2nd down and 8. Jantorno, quick throw in traffic, incomplete as he was trying to get that to Dylan Morrow. But as I mentioned, a lot of white shirts in the way of that one.
Yeah, Camacho got caught the previous time stepping up in the run game, falling for that play action. But right there, he was able to just take one step with the running back and then drop back into his set and able to lay a hit on the receiver right there.
3rd down and 8 for Haddon Township. 5:30 to play here, 3rd quarter. Jantorno wants to hand it off. This is High. High finds a hole, and High might find the end zone. No flags down. High is going to score from 64 yards out, and Haddon Township is on the board.
Yeah, virtually untouched there, Tad.
Great blocking up front. Township on the board for the first time makes it 21-6.
Looks like Sterling had the blitz on there with Chase Baragowski and just left a hole open on the near side here. And it was wide open for the tailback to run right through and up the field. Even with the tail he had, he was all the way gone.
Extra point try. Looks like Jantorno, I guess he's your kicker here. No, he's not your kicker. Kicker looks like Jack Gilbert. Jantorno to hold. Gilbert for an extra point try. Now we go to a handoff and goes to the left side, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Well run by Haddon Township. That play is good. 5:15 to go, third quarter. It is now 21-8. Sterling with the lead. Interesting play there, Jason.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I believe they call that like a kind of a muddle. It's almost like it's obviously crazy looking after you're expecting a point after attempt kick, but it's kind of just something to give the defense a look, and if the offense gets the right look that they want, they'll go for it. There's a couple different options that they could go to there, and clearly they saw something they liked.
So 21-8 now your scores. We have 5:15 to go in the third. So still a lot of time remaining in this game. Sterling trying to win their first division title since back in 2005. It's been 20 years.
Yeah, you'd like to see the offense come out and respond to that and put some points on the board for themselves. Been stalled out the past, I think, 3 drives now.
Going back will be Justice Schley. Torado will be back, as will Sally. O'Donnell looks like he's in the middle. So here comes your kickoff for Township. Gilbert to kick off.
Uh-oh.
Another one of these crazy kicks. Sterling jumps on it. Able to grab that one there was Jaden Williams. And
Got a little lucky there. The ball had hit one of the front linesmen. It was just kind of sitting there as Haddon Township's charging towards it. If that takes a wrong bounce, it's
cheerleader's
trouble.
doing a good job there. You can see how low we are when the cheerleaders block your screen. You know you're not very high up on the elevation.
I don't
here.
think I was thinking the same thing. I don't think that's ever happened.
No.
They got up there, though. Give them a little bit of credit. They got pretty high up there.
1st and 10, Sterling. Started with the handoff. Up the middle, Hernandez. Hernandez, first carry of the game, goes for 15 and a first down.
Credit to the offensive line there. They pushed the line of scrimmage pretty well. Was able to open a hole. Never mind.
That hole was so good that a penalty flag was thrown for holding. They're going to bring it back. I did not see the flag, to be honest with you. Must have been somewhere on the sideline.
Might have been on the near side. I think I just saw him pick it up.
Okay. They don't. Usually you'll see him throw it up in the air or something. I
Right.
guess he just kind of dropped it.
Right.
So on a good run to start things off for Hernandez, knock him back 10, 1st and 20. Badalini waiting. Looks over at Coach Barrett. 4:40 and counting to play here, third quarter. Don't want to make any mistakes here in this area if you can avoid it.
Yeah, when you're behind the sticks like Sterling is right now, you really want to get some positive yardage, maybe even a chunk play on this first down.
They're going to have to hustle to get this play off. They just get it off in time. Hernandez, man, he's tough. Pushing ahead. Hernandez, something flies in the middle there. Hernandez gets about 11 on the carry. Tackled by Atticus Caston. Now, as you mentioned, a flag was thrown in the play. Now, personal foul, face mask against Haddon Township. So that, with
Big
the 15
swing.
there, that'll give you the first down. And like you mentioned, field position changes now. Now you're on Haddon Township's side of the field at the 40. The band getting organized, so we'll be part of the band here in a minute or two. From the 40, 1st and 10. Badalini across the middle was looking for
was that
Ward,
picked?
almost picked off as he was going for Allie Ward, and then the cheerleader came in to knock that play down, it looked like. There she goes. I'm trying to figure out what they were just spelling. Can you help? I missed it.
I think it was Sterling.
Oh, okay. Thank you. ST. Okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't pick up. I really couldn't pick up.
Senior mode.
2nd and 10, yes. Hernandez pushing up the middle, brought down in the play by Jack Gilbert. Gain of maybe 2. Leave him 3rd and 8.
I believe Not yet. Really want to see Sterling get this first down right now. Like I said, the previous 2-3 drives have stalled out, and they were forced to kick, whether it was a punt or the field goal attempt.
2 wideouts far side. That's Ollie Ward and Torado. Wideout Sally to the near side. 3rd and 8. Rolling to his left. Battolini has time. Gets it off. The pass is dropped. Had a receiver there who had it as they kneeled down, but dropped on the play by Torado.
I think they're going to call it a catch. I think it was bobbled, and then we kind of lost it.
Oh, we lost our view? I
then-
apologize for that, folks, if you saw it at home.
I thought he dropped it too.
Yeah, I could have sworn he dropped it. So good job, Torado, to hold that one in. It is enough for a first down.
Yeah, a lot of times receivers coach Brandon Grace will tell his guys catch it once. Don't want to be bobbling it.
That's never good. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. 21-8. Knights lead it. 1st and 10. Man in motion. Give it to that man. That's Sally. Sally gets a block. Sally's got some speed. Going to be pushed out of bounds onto the track after a gain of 14. Now they're having some words. Referee jumped in real quick.
Nice words.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy
nice
birthday.
run, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
come
nice
on.
tackle.
Yeah, thank you, dude. First and 10 Knights. They can get a first down at about the 3-yard line. Ball at the 13. 3 wideouts this time to the far side. Hernandez has done a good job thus far when he's coming at tailback. The wind's kicked up, but I didn't say that. 1st and 10. Hernandez taken in there on the tackle by Alcir High, a gain of about 4. Guys are losing their pads and equipment all over the place. There's an arm pad being picked up off the right side of your screen. That was Julian O'Donnell. There he goes, has to throw it off. It's about the 4th or 5th. Oh, that's not O'Donnell. That was 64. I don't know. He's not listed on my program here. 2nd down and 6 or 7. Man in motion, Sally. Hernandez. Hernandez thrown down. Nice tackle by Jack Gilbert. No gain. Clockwise, we're going under a minute to play, 3rd period.
Worth noting, I think I just heard Coach Kraus get field goal ready.
Well, we tried
go
one.
for a
This
third down.
will be closer. 3rd and 7. Again, you can get a first down at the 3-yard line. Battolini wants to throw. Across the middle, in and out of the hands of Jaden Ollie Ward. Had pretty good coverage on the play. Is right in there was Dylan Morrow. Are we going for the kick here? Let's see. Clock stops with 34 seconds. I believe this one is closer than the last one we attempted.
Looks like CJ's relaying signals. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
All right, it's 4th down and 7. 2 wideouts far side, wide out to the near side. And get a first down at the 3-yard line. Battolini shotgun. Hernandez fake. Good fake here. Battolini to his left. Gets the pass off, and it went over his intended receiver, Gabe Torado. I assumed it was intended for Torado, but he turned and thought it was going to somebody else.
I'm not sure who was the target there. It might have been Sally at the pylon. But
Turnover on down.
yeah, again, another stalled out drive for Sterling here. Not what you want after Haddon Township was just scoring with that 2-point conversion on their previous drive.
They're going to get the ball with 27 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Stranger things have happened. Jantorno from the shotgun. Alcir High behind him. 1st and 10, deep in their own zone, about their own 10. Alcir High. Good job defensively from that left defensive side for Sterling. Nice tackle. Can't see who the number is. That's Camacho. Camacho, good tackle, and that's going to do it for action here in this third period, as the time is winding down. Sterling leads at 21-8 as we have played 3 quarters. Can they hold on for one more quarter to win their first division in 20 years? An exciting time, Kevin, for this as Tad Kosneski and Jason Schulz here. Mr. Schulz behind the camera. He's dancing on one leg, trying to keep us in play.
If you want to get in here real quick.
He's just there. He's over there. There he is. He's doing that's a talking and doing camera. Jason, it's got to be exciting for somebody who's played for Sterling High, had a great career at Sterling High. It's great now as an alumni to see what this team can accomplish tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they got that 7-1 record, working on a division title here tonight. It's really good to see. You know, I hope the best for the program, even though I'm not in it anymore. I really have liked to see all the winning and what Des has really been building as a culture in this program.
So fourth quarter on the way here from Bishop Eustis High School. Last regularly scheduled game for the Sterling Knights team. The way the new playoff system works, even though Sterling is going to be 7-1, a couple of the teams that they have beaten do not have any wins, and that will not allow for them to have enough power points to get into the playoffs. Had they gone undefeated, you are guaranteed a spot regardless of your power points. So unfortunately, that one loss will cost us in the regular season, but if you hold for this next quarter, this next 12 minutes, you can go home division champs. There's that shifting. Spread out 3 wide outs to the near side. High's the lone setback. Jantorno gives it to High. High gets by one wave, and he's going to be tackled by Jaden Williams. Host of other Knights in there. As helping on that tackle was Will Nicholas. Gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, as you saw there, kind of that benefit of that shift is obviously the offense knows the play and they know where they're going. But the defense kind of has to get configured and figure out their assignments, figure out their rules before the ball is snapped. And they were able to get some positive yardage on that run play.
3rd and 7 for the Hawks of Haddon Township. Send a man in motion. That's Muro. Jantorno to his left. Gets the pass off. It is to Muro. Muro cuts ahead, and he may have enough for the first down. And he does have a first down. So Township moving the chains, still in this game, trailing at 21-8.
Yeah, even on 3rd down there, obviously the pass went short of the sticks, but he had enough space to be able to make a move and get upfield to get just enough for the first down.
1st and 10. We're now under 11 minutes to play in the game. The clock is the friend of the Silver Knights. Alseer High, right side. Still pushing ahead, almost got loose, got pulled down from behind. Good job by Sterling to get in there in that. Robert Hammond, one of the tacklers in there. Jaden Williams was in there. Also Briley Sharp, but a gain of about 9 and a first down.
Yeah, it was a good, tough run there. He was contacted at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to keep those legs moving, keep them going, and fall for a couple extra yards, almost 5 yards, and get the first down.
Cross their own 30, 1st and 10. Kind of a power run formation. We'll see if they shift out of it here. Jantorno hands off to his left. I believe that's Morrow. Going to get 3, maybe 4 on that carry. That was Morrow. As we are now going to go under the 10-minute mark in this game. Sterling up 21-8. Holding on with the win can win the division title.
Yeah, like we saw earlier in the half, they got those 2 sniffer backs just looking for numbers and they'll motion out of it or shift out of it.
Shotgun formation. 3 wide outs near side. Jantorno fumbles the ball. His up back manages to pick it up. Fortunate there for Township. Ball comes out late, but he was already down.
Yeah, like I said earlier, that snap and that little operation there is something that has been a factor tonight.
The rate things are going right now, we've got under 9.5 minutes to go. Township better start getting things in gear. They're starting to run out of time. It's 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Jantorno from the shotgun. Now we're under 9 minutes to play. 3 wideouts our side of the field. 3rd and 8. Jantorno going to pick it up. Camacho on him. He will go down as Rene Camacho sacks him. That's a loss of about 15.
Rene Camacho on the blitz there. He was going to get pressure even if the snap was perfect. And he was obviously able to track down the quarterback.
Under 8.5 minutes to play in this one. It is 4th and 25. Jantorno into punt.
Yeah, I was just going to say in the previous play, this is 4th down territory. Unless something drastic happens, and that's exactly what happened.
Ali Ward and Torado stand back at the 50-yard line. And now timeout is called. As Sterling wants to talk this over, probably a pretty good timeout. You're facing a desperate team in Haddon Township. You never know what they might pull there.
Exactly, especially with the situation at hand as well. They're down 2 scores, only 8 minutes left in this game. And, they're punting it back to the offense, but who knows how much time Sterling's offense can take off the field. So,
Kevin, I've seen teams in this situation just put the defense on the field and play it like a regular defensive down.
I think that probably would be a thing you could see. Like to what Jason said, if they punt the ball to Sterling hasn't finished drives, but they had drives where they could take time off the clock, and being down 2 scores, that's definitely an issue for Haddon Township.
Yeah, the first drive of the half for Sterling, even though it didn't come away with points, it took off over 6 minutes of time, and if that were to happen right now, it'd be detrimental for Haddon Township.
8:15 to go, 3rd quarter, 4th and 25. Jantorno into punt. Sterling back to receiver at their own 50. Let's see what Township elects to do. Jantorno will kick it. Nice kick, Jantorno. He kicks just about everybody. It's caught on the play by Ali Ward. Ward down the sideline. Still down the sidelines. He's in bounds. He actually gives a good hit to the defender who came in to make the tackle there. It was Braden Russell. What a run by Ali Ward.
Wow, tiptoeing down maybe for an extra 20 yards right along the sideline. It was kind of hard to believe he didn't step out before then, but I think he laid the boom on the end of that run.
Yes, he did. Under 8 minutes to play in this game. Sterling up 21-8. Broadcasting from the band area, if you haven't figured that out already.
I saw a trumpet in the screen there.
Just kind of came in to make the hit.
Guys are doing a great job up here.
Keeping us moving, keeping us warm. 1st and 10, Sterling. Jermaine Stewart, actually, that is the quarterback, Battolini. Battolini, a nice run. He's going to gain about 13 and a 1st down.
Yeah.
That's one of those ones that I think everyone in the stadium, including myself, thought that was going to Stewart.
Yeah, good time to bring it out, too. I mean, he's been handing it off, giving the ball the whole game. And then right there, he just rips it out of the chest of the tailback and takes it for himself for a nice big chunk.
1st and goal for the Knights. A touchdown, probably enough to ice this game away. Stewart pushes ahead, still pushing ahead. Can he get in? Last effort. Yes, he gets in. What a run. Jermaine Stewart and the Knights increase the lead.
And it was just chopping the feet, and then a stretch. And then the ref was right there to see it, so that was awesome.
Just made
really
it
hard
in.
Fought.
Knights increase the lead.
And again, I mean, Stewart is met at the line of scrimmage, and he just refuses. It's just not his thing just to get tackled by one person.
He's had an impressive season, offensively and defensively. I believe his 3rd touchdown of the game. 1 on defense, 2 on offense. Jeremy Clark to take the extra point. It'll be held by Alan Chambry. Snapping today, Chase Spirigowski. He's done a great job. I almost say perfect snaps all the time, but now I'm in trouble. Here we go, Chase. Make me look good. Perfect snap, hold, kick, long enough. And it's good. 7:17 remaining till the Sterling Silver Knights are going to win a division. They now lead it 27-8.
Had me nervous right there, calling out the snap.
I said, well, as soon as I said it, I'm saying to myself, why did I just say that?
Channel 19.
That was a long
kissing
snapper.
down.
It was. Now we'll let you watch the cheerleaders and everybody here for a second. Gave you the feeling that you're back in high school again, sitting back here with the crowd, the band next to you.
Shot of our band members here. Or really,
We've heard that touchdown song a lot this year.
Yes, we have.
They do a great job.
Bringing the energy tonight. Sterling 7 minutes and 17 seconds away from a division title. Who would have thought that 4 or 5 years ago? Clark to kick off.
He's going to try and pin it in the corner again.
Can he do it? Football, corner pocket. Line drive. Gets the bounce. Picked up at the 10. It's a little of a seam as that was high on the run. He gets out to about the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Township Hawks.
Actually, it was a decent return there. Once you start getting happy feet after you get the ball, it's usually not a good look. But he was able to find a hole and, gain an extra 15 yards on that kick return.
7:07 to go in this game. Sterling leads it 28-8. Jan Turner trying everything he can to keep his team in this game. Going to hand this one off. This is high. High met by Jermaine Stewart. Still pushing. The whistle is not blown yet. Turned into a rugby scrum.
Stewart was going for that ball. He wanted another touchdown. But
Why not?
It doesn't really matter if he's on offense.
Nope. He's Stewart no matter where. As looks like we have a player down. Could be cramping for Haddon Township. We're going to try and get Kevin Schulz down on the field after the game to talk to some of the players about this amazing accomplishment. .637 remaining in this game. Again, a Haddon Township player. If you've ever had cramps, I'm assuming that's what he's got here, the way they're doing it. Cramps are not fun.
Trying to see if there's anybody watching the game from the apartments.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times myself. I don't know if you can see the apartments up there, Kevin. It's what a view. I mean, now, we're on the side facing away from Philadelphia. That has to be a spectacular view on the other side that faces Philadelphia to our left.
I prefer this side tonight. Get to watch some free
Watch
football.
Get out on the patio. Yeah.
and they can actually watch it on their TV on YouTube.
That would be really
and also look out the window and watch it. Get two different
That
views.
would be really cool. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Also want to give a shout out to Ben Nicholas watching tonight here on Channel 19. His brother out there doing a nice job. He also did camera for us in the Gateway game. And here comes Torres. Torres, not much on that. Going to leave him 3rd and probably 6.
Ben doing great things at Temple, as well as Danny Leakin.
Yes.
He just got named to do the play-by-play for the
Play-by-play
basketball
for,
games
yeah,
at
Temple
So these guys
basketball.
are
That's
really,
awesome.
As a
really doing
freshman.
it over there.
Was it
Just,
the Leah Center?
Yes.
so that
nice
Channel
little
19 training taking over.
It's pretty cool. A little bigger than our gym over there at the Leocourse Center. Clock continues to run, under 5.5 to go in this one. Jantorno, boy, they're having all kinds of trouble. He's going deep, near sidelines, almost picked off, though. Jaden Davis there, intended for Braden Kamula. Sometimes I'm just into the music. Yeah.
Kay's getting into it, dancing over here.
See, there's
Music's just taking control.
There's no camera on me to replay me dancing, so I can dance along. I get you guys all the time. Haddon Township into punt. Sterling will send one back at about their 40-yard line. See if Giantorno will kick this. He will kick it. Giantorno's got a leg. Pretty good as chasing his Stewart. Stewart lets it bounce out of bounds. Stewart wanted to grab that, I guarantee.
It's got a nice little knuckleball on it right there. Baseball coach Tag Kosmeski here with us.
It's a tough one to catch, but I guarantee he wanted to take that one, take a shot to run it back. Again, don't forget after this one, 5:05 to go. Kevin Schul's down the sidelines, post-game show. Division winning Sterling Silver Knights. Broadcasting from the band. Yeah. You don't realize how good the band is until you're standing. I mean, they sound great at our home complex, but man, when you're standing in with them, they're tremendous. Maybe go behind us here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Knights. Yeah, there you go. We have spectators trying to find their way out. We kind of had them to go away from where we were. Battolini waiting on the near sidelines for his C.J. Barrett for the call. And now delay a game. See how that'll cost us 5. So 1st and 15 coming up for the Knights.
Yeah, you just want to eat the clock on this drive. Try and run the ball or get it out in space. Get some high percentage plays going here.
First and 15. Man in motion. Here comes Sally. Sally cuts it ahead. Holds on to the... Nope, he did not hold on to the ball. Did Sterling get it with it there sharp? We both saw that coming, Jason.
Yeah, it was almost a little bobble at first, and then another defender, I think, came in with the punch, and that was the final one that got the ball out, but Briley Sharp able to jump on top of it.
Moves the chains. Under 5 minutes to play in this game.
You're at the point in this game where it's 2 hands on contact right now. You're just trying to kill the clock if you're on the offensive side of the ball for Sterling.
1st and 10 for the Knights. 4.5 minutes and counting to play in this game. Sharp.
2 hands.
He had it there. Gets up to just across midfield and a gain of about 6.
Yeah, now we might get to see Battolini, who might wait for the guy with the red wristband, wait for him to step out and begin counting, which is the play clock. Like I said, at this point in the game, you're really trying to kill this clock.
Under 4 minutes and counting to play in this one. Second down and 4. Oh, they want to pass. Battolini far side, and it's caught. Nice catch by Ollie Ward. First down at a gain of about 25.
You know what, Tad? Forget what I'm saying, because I think it's the last game of the season. I think they just want to go play football and have fun.
They did there. And when he originally threw, I thought the defense had pretty good coverage on that play.
Yeah, Ollie Ward was able to kind of just, I don't know what it was there, but he was able to corral it and even make a nice little move at the end there. Unfortunately, he was out of bounds.
It's a good analyst who can admit sometimes that one time a season that you're incorrect. I won't even say wrong. Just it happens.
Yeah.
Pitch it near side. Sharp. Boom. Runs into literally a red brick wall. Jack Gilbert, we've called his name a couple times today. My tootsies are getting numb.
Yeah. We got the air flowing right through.
Yeah, it's coming right through us.
The cold metal bleachers.
Yeah, the Cooper River wind coming through here. The frozen tundra of the Cooper River.
It was so much nice climate controlled last week.
Yeah, that studio.
Nice comfortable seats. You could recline, kick back a little.
2nd and 10. Near side. Going on the edge is Sally. Sally goes out of bounds, tackled by the other number 4, David Eileen. Gain of about 12 and a first down. The frozen tundra of the Cooper River on a late October evening as Sterling goes to win the division title.
Hopefully nobody who was at the original Ice Bowl is listening to us right now.
Like,
those guys.
What's his problem? That is about 60 degrees warmer here tonight. Delay handoff Hernandez. Hernandez going to get 4 or 5, leaving 2nd and 5. Yeah, that was what? 0 temperature, then with the wind chill.
Minus 15 degrees was the actual temperature, and the wind chill I think was like 40 degrees below.
And we're sitting at about 58 here. Wah.
Nobody has seen that Ice Bowl documentary more than this guy over here.
I know. The referee in the first play blew the whistle, and the whistle was frozen to his lip, and it ripped his lip. And the rest of the game, they didn't have a whistle.
That is not fun. Just about the 2-minute mark. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez, he is going nowhere. He's going to lose a couple. He's went out to his right. Nice open field tackle there.
A little bit of awkwardness at the point of the handoff. Kind of screwed up the play there.
Jacob Dockery on the tackles. We're 145 and counting. Again, as the season goes on, we're going to have playoffs for whatever teams are home. We're going to have some soccer playoff games. I believe some girls' soccer playoff games. I'm not sure the wrestling or field hockey situation as of yet, but those playoffs will start in a little more than 2 weeks. Usually after Halloween is when they will start. Third and 7. Sally in motion. Battellini back across the middle. It is caught. I believe it's going to be short for a first down as it's caught on the play by Tirado. Going to be about 3 yards short. 4th and 3 as we go under 1 minute to play. And we're going to get one more look at Jeremy Clark, I believe, here, who will try a field goal. 50 seconds and counting. Sparagowski, the long snapper, to be held by Chambry. This will be just about a 30-yard field goal. Snap, good job, kicks it off. Oh! Kick is no good. It just missed left as it went off the goalpost for the soccer goal. So we have 18 seconds remaining in this one. Good catch, though, off the catch by Chambry. That was a high snap, but a good job to bring it down. And most likely, last play or two of this game. And we were told to keep an eye on Big Dez because he's going to have a possible present for Coach Dez at the end of this game. So we're going to have to keep an eye.
I'll one eye on the.
We have the brother and we'll wait till after this play. Handoff. Sterling there to stop it. Tackle made there. Wow, real nice tackle. That was Will Nicholas. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your 2025 Sterling Knights, champions of the West Jersey Division. As they will come in, and here comes the water. Here you go. You see Big Dez is getting ready. He's warming up.
Oh, man.
Better him than us.
Better him than us is right. Oh, man, it's going to be cold.
Does he have his screeners?
Give us a play-by-play here,
All
Tad.
right, here we go. It's going to be in there. Ollie Ward. Are they disguising it well? Oh, they put it back on the bench. We're going to stay here for this. We got shaking hands here. You don't win a division title a lot, so you're going to enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, congratulations to all the players, all the coaches. They really worked hard all throughout the summer and camp, and being able to have a lot of success this year, get a lot of wins, and eventually get to that division title as well. Kudos to them. Kudos to a great season.
Really has been outstanding year. 7-1 for the Knights in the regular season. The players very happy about it. A couple of them running. Going to go see some family members, I guess, on the side, running around the field a little bit here. We'll also keep you updated on the possible ice bath here after this game. Players are running down the sidelines, going to talk to some of their friends and families.
High five line going.
Down the line, yep, catching all the fans. They'll be coming right in front of us in a second. Here they come. Thanking everybody for coming on down. Renee Camacho led the charge, high-fiving some of the cheerleaders, too, as they went by. So here they're still going by. Big Des is keeping an eye on that water jug. He's still... No way. They're going to get him. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay here until we get this. It's going to happen. Players coming back onto the field. A couple of players again talking to friends and family, students on the sidelines. I wonder if Des, and I see Des is walking our way. I wonder if he knows what he's in. Now he's calling the players over to the middle over here. So we'll keep an eye on Des. I'll give you an eye on the... We'll zoom it in on Coach Desmond Wiggins, his first division title as a head coach here at Sterling High School.
You got somebody creeping right here. You don't want to go in the huddle.
Yeah,
Look at
60.
that.
Oh, it's coming. All right, here we go. Let's see. If they set it up right, he'll be. You want him looking the other way.
Looks like we got Ollie Ward in here.
Let's see. If you look down here, Kevin. If we look down here, they were trying to get the water over here, and one of the coaches just blocked. All right, here it comes. It might be coming now, Kevin. Stand by. Here we go. Can they get the coach? Everybody's blocking. They're hiding. This is for Coach Wiggins. Yeah, let's go.
I know they're running away.
Going down the other way. We're keeping an eye out. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? Here we go. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, he saw it coming. There it is. Congratulations, Coach Wiggins. Game of deception. They want to get a picture in front of the scoreboard here. He knew something was coming.
Coach Des is going to be blurring the picture. All that shaking he's going to be doing.
Oh, yeah.
After that.
It is definitely going to be a little chilly for him for sure. We're going to give them a couple minutes. Again, we're going to try in a couple minutes.